Hi guys, welcome back. Tommy here, Tommy Adenuga. If this is your first time of watching, thank you so much for watching and welcome. So quickly, I'm going to be sharing a very short video for people that are coming into the country, into Canada. And if you desire to have some help in Canada, because I know how it can be, the journey many times can be very, very daunting. I just wanted to share my 2 cents on something that has helped me or that has been helping me since I came into Canada. So I understand that not everybody comes into Canada through a particular pathway. Some people come in via study, some people come in as citizens. Yes, that's not impossible. Some people even come in as permanent residents via different pathways. So this video is for those that are coming into the country as permanent residents, or if you've come into the country for one reason or the other and you've had to like seek asylum, and right now you are now protected by the government of Canada. This video is for you in whatever province that you reside in. Sorry, not in any province. Let me say, if you're in these provinces: Ontario, Alberta, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Prince Edward Island, most of these provinces, if you reside in any of these provinces, I can help. I have been doing this, I have been sharing a lot on my Instagram, and it just occurred to me that I have not shared this on YouTube, which is like my first love. This is where most people even know me and all that, but it's just very easy for me to just like type and just share stuff on Instagram. So I tell a lot of people, which is something that helped me. I came into the country, and my husband and myself, we got enrolled in school. With the schooling, we are able to get grants from the government. There are different kinds of grants that you can get if you are coming into the country as permanent residents. Unfortunately, I wish I could help, but it is not within my power. A lot of students reach out and like, oh, can they also access this grant? Unfortunately, they can't. It's only when you're a citizen, you are a permanent resident, or you are a protected person that you have access for this grant and loans if you so wish. The loans are not compulsory, they are optional, and you can do it in different courses like cybersecurity, digital marketing, logistics and supply chain, which is under trades. Trades is something that is really in demand in Canada right now. I know most people have been saying that. Why is everybody looking for this office work? Why don't you try trades? I have not done research on that, but I hear that trades is really in demand now. You can do it as like employed. You can even do it as for your own business as well. So if you're looking at coming into Canada, because I know a lot of people also ask me that, okay, which kind of business can I do? There's so many things you can do. It might not be easy, but one thing that can help you is if you have the resources to start. For example, my husband and myself, we are both business people. We are both entrepreneurs. Um, I have some people know this already. So we are both like we established our business here in Canada, and one thing that really helped us, because of course, even if you are bringing in $1 million, I don't know, but if you are bringing in a lot of money from Nigeria, look at the exchange rates. It's almost nothing. I'll be here. I don't hide it. I'll be here, and it would be inhumane of me to say that we did everything on our own with our own money. To be honest, no. We got a lot of support from the government of Canada because we came into the country as permanent residents, and we, of course, admitted that we don't get money like that too. You have to help us. So, of course, if your income is high, you won't be getting support. If your income is well above, you won't be getting support. Well, we came into the country, and what we thought we had was nothing close to what we were required to get in Canada. So, we opened up and we went through school. One of the ways we could get that help was going through school. Online schooling, very flexible. Both of us did it, and we got, I can't say how much we got, but it was a lot of money. For me, it was a lot of money. Like, and you also get that based on your family size, if you have dependents and all that. So that money really helped us. We're able to use it to go to school. We got the required certifications, which we use in practicing now in Canada. We are both in the social media space. A few people know that. My husband might not be seen, but he's everywhere, like involved in everything. We do almost the same thing. So yes, so that's our own business, digital marketing and all that, and a lot more in between. So of course we got the grant from the government for us to go back to school, and you even have Jara, you even have extra. So let's say your school fees is 10K. You can imagine having like 30K, 40K that the government would allocate to you. So that's how it really works. And this depends on the course you're studying. It also depends on the number of dependents. So we are a family of five. We have three children. I enrolled, my husband also enrolled. So that way we're able to get that money from the government. And like I said, it might not be for all the provinces. Unfortunately, a province like Manitoba, Saskatchewan, I'm doing more research because a lot of people get in touch with me and I just tell them that, oh, just do it. But after doing research, I discovered that you might not get that kind of funding in the province that you are. So I won't even advise you because I won't even advise you to go for a loan from the beginning of when you're landing into the country. But if you're in like an Alberta, an Ontario, Ontario might be expensive, but these things are really, really helpful in Ontario. If you're in Alberta, Ontario, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, yes, you will be able to get some of these things from your province and from the government. So this is part of what really helped us when we came into the country. We went to school for 1 year fully online. So it was not even stressful at all. You can imagine with everything I do, I was still able to like juggle it all up. I also was getting my finance license as well, which I also did all in 1 year. It might not be so easy, but come on, it is life. There are sacrifices to be made, there are things to be done, and all that. So that is what we had to like do. I was not ready to go back to school. This is someone that I already have a master's. My husband has a master's as well. So I was like, why would I come to Canada to come and do diploma again? But if you have to do what you have to do to help yourself. This is a country whereby I have seen a lot. I have done a lot of like extensive research, and I know that nothing will be handed on your laps on a platter of gold. You have to help yourself. So for me, I just thought about it that, oh, if I've been able to come into this country as a permanent resident, why don't I maximize some of these benefits that I can get? And I didn't want to wait. At first, I was like, I don't even want to hear about it. I don't want it, and I don't want all that. But to be very, very honest with you guys, a lot of what we are right now, today, looking back in retrospect after 1 year, to be very, very honest, is because we took that plunge and we were like, let's just do it. My husband was like, to me, let's do it. I will not lie. We took the grant, we took the loan. The loan was for our business and we invested it into the business 100%. I might not be able to share some things now. Hopefully, in the near future, as things like materialize, I would share. There are lots of things that we are working on behind the scenes. My husband works tirelessly. I am also working tirelessly, and we are doing all that for our businesses. And I just realized that we just thought to ourselves that, okay, let's just do it as this is what we just wanted for ourselves. I'm not saying that a 9 to 5 is bad, a corporate job is bad. I have done all that. Trust me, in the very, very corporate world, I've worked in banking, I've worked in consulting, I've worked in media, I've worked in KPMG, I have worked in First Bank, I've worked in Intercontinental before I started saying hi, guys. So, yes, but we just looked at ourselves like, okay, for this time in our lives, this is what we want to be doing. And we had that mindset before we left Nigeria. So, I am happy that I came into somewhere that I was able to get those things done for us. Like we had help. That's a summary. We had help spiritually, of course. We did pray, God the answer. I won't also lie and say, oh, we did not. We God just we prayed and God sent help to us in the form of men, in the form of people, in the form of the government, in the form of Canada. Yes, so we got that help. I'll be very sincere on that. We got help, and that is something that has helped us. Like if I look back, I'll be like, God has really been faithful. We've done our part. God has done his part. People that men too are doing their parts, like whoever we cross paths with and all that, the ideas we have, we've been burned, we've cried, we've lost, we've gained. So it's like that, it's part of life. So I just thought to share that experience with someone out there. Maybe you this is something that you might be considering. It would help. I will not lie to you guys. Maybe if you come on to me one on one, I'll be able to tell you how much we got. I can't just say this on a public space, but that money really helped us a great deal. But it has to be tied to something. They won't just dash your money for the sake of dashing. It has to be tied to like maybe you're going back to school. And I share this on Instagram a lot, and people come back. In fact, people come back to me and tell me, to me, thank you. And I feel it's because I know how it can be. People come back to like to me, if not for this thing, I don't know what would have happened to us. People get network, people get jobs from their referrals, they're in class. I've made a lot of friends from the school I went to and all that. It's for me, it's been all of benefit. I won't even say I regret it one bit. So many things have like cascaded from just that opportunity. From one opportunity it has spread. We've made a lot of friends. We've people, basically networking for referrals, for job referrals, different things. So if it's something that you don't mind doing, you can combine it with work. I combine it with taking care of the kids, I combine it with social media, I combine it with every single thing. It might not be easy at the beginning, but that's just it. These are some of the sacrifices that you might need to give in order to get something much more rewarding in the nearest future. So it's still, everything is still a work in progress, but I'm thankful for where we are right now. I am thankful to God. I am thankful to the government. No go lie, I won't lie. I am thankful. I'm thankful that such policies were in place. I am thankful that it was in place because things are changing in Canada now. And that's what I tell people, that well, this thing is still there. Why don't you maximize it? Don't wait until when they will now say nothing, nothing again. We all know that things are changing. They are reducing the number of students. They are reducing the number of permanent residents. They're reducing the number of visitors. So at times, like one of my pastors will say, opportunities, if you don't grab it when you're supposed to grab it, I hope we don't regret. I've regretted so many things in my life before, and I pray I won't regret any other thing again. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you need something like this, please send me a message on Instagram at the Tomi Adenoga, or you can send me an email as well at I am tomiadenoga at gmail.com, and I'll be glad. I'll be, as in, I am willing to help you. I share this on Instagram every now and then, and I have helped a lot of people. Please just reach out on any of my through any of my platforms on Instagram, on my via my email, and I'll put you through. Until next time, bye.